When we meet someone for the first time, we are bombarded with information. It can be hard to determine what kind of person they are. That's why understanding how we communicate is important. According to experts, 55% of what we convey comes from body language, 38% from tone of voice, and only 7% from what we actually say. This means that when we meet someone, we must consider these three factors in addition to their appearance. If you want to gain insight into someone's personality at first glance, pay attention to the following clues. Starting from the head down. Contact. They often say that the eyes are the window to the soul. The key to knowing what kind of eye contact someone is giving you is to consider the context. For example, if a person can't take their eyes off you, it may mean there's a romantic interest. On the other hand, if they avoid looking at you, they might be nervous or have something to hide. If someone stares at you intensely without blinking, especially while staying very still, something is definitely off. They may even be lying. Eyebrows. If you want to see how comfortable a person is, take a look at their eyebrows. 3 main emotions cause eyebrows to rise: surprise, worry, and fear. Try raising your eyebrows during a relaxed conversation with a friend. It's difficult, isn't it? If someone raises their eyebrows while talking to you and the topic doesn't logically warrant surprise, worry, or fear, it's a sign they may be uncomfortable. Smile. When it comes to smiling, the mouth can lie, but the eyes can't. Genuine smiles reach the eyes, crinkling the skin to create crow's feet. People often smile to hide their true emotions. So, to determine if a smile is genuine, check for crinkles at the corners of the eyes. If they aren't there, the smile is likely concealing something. What they say. If you're meeting someone for the first time and they constantly praise their significant other or colleagues, they're likely a kind and decent person. Studies show that people who rate others as kind, polite, and loving often share those traits. The opposite is also true. Someone who frequently criticizes others may have negative traits themselves. They may even have a history of depression or personality disorders. Paralanguage. Paralanguage refers to nonverbal communication, including tone, pitch, and manner of speaking. For example, if someone speaks in a monotone voice, they are likely uninterested in the conversation. Sarcasm is another key indicator. When people say the opposite of what they mean, their tone and emphasis often reveal their true intentions. Side glance. People who are warm and open to meeting you will face you directly and make eye contact. On the other hand, if someone glances away to the side right after meeting you, their body language suggests they are looking for an escape. Frequent nodding. Nodding typically signals agreement. However, exaggerated nodding may indicate anxiety about approval. If someone nods excessively while listening, it may mean they are worried about what you think or doubt their ability to follow instructions. Frequent nodding can also be a subtle cue for you to hurry up, just like when someone repeatedly checks their watch or touches their car keys. Chin and jaw. When people are trying to make a decision, they often rub their chin while looking up, down, or to the side. This is a clear sign they are deep in thought. A clenched jaw, however, is a sign of stress. Regardless of what the person is saying, this gesture indicates discomfort. They may be anxious about the conversation or preoccupied with something that's stressing them out. Posture. How someone carries themselves can provide insight into their confidence level. For example, if a person walks upright with their shoulders back and eyes looking straight ahead, they likely feel good about themselves and have confidence. Rubbing hands. It is believed that the hands broadcast what the head is thinking. When a person is rubbing their hands together, generally it means that they have a positive feeling about something. People usually do this when they are hopeful about something good coming up in the future, and they're excited about it. Handshake. You can tell a lot by a person's handshake. A soft and flabby handshake suggests they are likely to be submissive or a pushover. A too hard and crushing handshake indicates they may be domineering. The length of time is also important. Too long feels awkward, while too short could indicate conflict or disinterest. It's possible that the person does not want to make a deep connection with you, or they simply don't have much time. Leaning in or away. If a person leans in toward you, it's a clear indication that they are interested in what you have to say. What you might not know is that it's also a sign of respect. When people come closer and lean in during a conversation, It shows that they want to confide in you, making you feel trustworthy and valued. If someone leans back, however, it suggests they are tired of the conversation or feel uncomfortable for some reason. Holding the baby. This might seem like a strange one, but it's good to know. If you're meeting someone for the first time and they happen to be a new mother, look at what arm they use to hold the baby. Studies show that happy moms tend to hold their babies in their left arm, while stressed or depressed mothers usually hold their babies in their right arm. Crossed arms and legs. Have you ever had a conversation with someone who crossed their arms or legs while you were talking to them? If you're on a first date or trying to pitch a new idea, it's not a good sign. Crossed arms and legs act as physical barriers, suggesting the person is not open to what you're saying. Even if they are smiling and engaged in a pleasant conversation, their body language tells the real story. Psychologically, crossed legs or arms signal that a person is mentally, emotionally, and physically blocking themselves off from what's in front of them. On the same note, the direction of someone's feet is also quite revealing. A person who likes you will have both feet facing in your direction. However, if their feet shift toward the door, it means they've had enough and want to leave. Shoes. A person's shoes can tell you a lot about their personality. Studies show that the judgments we make based on shoes are surprisingly accurate. Nervous people tend to have new or very clean shoes. Amiable types usually wear practical shoes. Calm people often have an affinity for uncomfortable shoes. Aggressive individuals tend to wear ankle boots. Take a look at your own shoes. Does your personality match them? Overall appearance. How someone dresses and presents themselves says a lot about them. If a person has their hair neatly styled, their clothing pressed, and they show attention to fashion, they may be detail-oriented. Someone with a more casual wardrobe or messy bed head might be creative or simply disorganized. And then there's the person who looks unkempt and smells bad. They could just be lazy. Copying body language. If you've never tried to read people before, this is something you probably haven't noticed. Pay close attention in the future, because when someone mimics your body language, it means they feel comfortable with you and want to harmonize. It's a sign that the conversation is going well and that the other person is receptive to your message. This happens unconsciously. No one walks around intending to copy others. But when we feel at ease with someone, we naturally mirror their movements. Some of us are pretty good at reading the signals people give off, while others struggle and need direct communication to understand what's on someone's mind. Reading people isn't easy, but if you can do it, it's a fantastic skill to have. Of course, everyone is different, so interpreting their words and actions may not always be accurate. But hopefully, with these tips, you'll be well on your way to becoming better at reading people. We want to know what you think. When you're meeting someone for the first time, what's the first thing you usually notice about them? Notice about them? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.